In this video, I'm going to make my first base in Minecraft Hardcore. Let's begin. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is get all my stuff and then look for a better biome to build my base in. I was looking for a jungle biome because that's the place where I want to build my base. Here I found a village and took all their hay bales. After looking for a while, I finally found it. The perfect spot where I could build my base. But first, let's clear out this area. Here I placed down a chest so all my belongings would be safe. Now let's start chopping down these jungle trees. So now this area was fully cleaned out and now I could work with a blank canvas. But before I could start building, I needed materials first. So let's gather some materials. I was searching for some dark wood and on the way back I found a lush cave. Here I took some of the lush blocks that I would later use for decoration. Off camera I mined some stone because that would be boring to see for you guys, I guess. Okay, now I can finally start to build my first house in Minecraft Hardcore. I started off with a foundation of dark oak logs. This is the shape I chose. I placed another layer of dark oak logs and then started scraping them with my pickaxe. I really like the scraped dark oak logs and that's why I chose them for this build. After I was done scraping with my pickaxe, I made some cobblestone slabs. These slabs are going in between the logs. I placed down another layer of logs and then started making some oak slabs. These slabs would form as a floor for my home. Here I made the dark oak beams a bit taller, so it could later support my roof. I noticed that the floor was half a block too high, so I had to do the floor all over again. Here I was coming up with ideas for the roofline. This was the design I came up with. I thought this roofline would be the perfect fit for this house. This was the final result for the main part of the roof. Now I had to just put a little roof on the side. Now the roof is finally done. Here are some stripped jungle logs that would act as support beams. While working on those support beams, this guy showed up. And let's just not talk about him. Well, at least I was 2 leads richer. Okay, enough nonsense. I was working on the second floor and I chose jungle slabs to act as a floor. Jungle slabs really matched the build, so it was an easy choice. I also tried out birch slabs, but these looked really awful, so I just went with jungle slabs. Here I started working on the outside a bit. I thought it would be nice to have a little farm over here. So I crafted some walls and made a little farm area. I also made a nice gate with some slabs. This little farm would be perfect for some carrots. There wasn't really a way for me to get onto the floor, so I made a little entrance area with some ladders. Now I finally had a way to normally get into my house. So for this part of the build, I wanted to use some new blocks from the 1.19 update. So I went to go look for sand that I could later melt into glass. With this glass, I could make some glass bottles. Once you fill them up with water and splash them over the dirt, you get mud. With this mud, I wanted to make some mud bricks. I found a parrot on the way back and I thought it would be cool to take him home. If you guys have any name suggestions, make sure to name them in the comments. I was thinking about Larry. Larry the bird. Now it was time to finally smelt some sand into glass and start making some mud. I noticed that if I ever wanted some more mud in the future, I needed more wheat. So I made a little wheat farm just in case. Here I finally placed down my first front door. After this I transferred all my stuff to chests inside the house. Here I made some campfires because I thought they would look nice as decoration. But they weren't as nice as I thought they would be. Further I used some jungle trapdoors as decoration. They would add a lot of depth to this build. I also made some barrels. These would act as decoration on the outside of the build. I thought a big campfire would look beautiful, but I was wrong. So I just started to make the wheat field look more natural. Here I transferred all my crops and plants to an outside barrel. This was to keep my chests organized. Now it was time to start making a path around the house. I used some cobblestone for decoration and also the plants from the lush cave. Here you see me switching out some grass blocks for some moss blocks. This was to add more variety to the path. And for the finishing touch, I made 3 wooden buttons. For the final part of the build, I thought it would be nice to make a little staircase down to the water, so it would be easy for me to get up here. So that's exactly what I did. And it's finally done. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe. And in the next video we are going to explore the Nether.